Finally, Anthony Joshua don't call be back in three bellets after him beat Andy Ruiz Jr. last weekend. Heartland Self and Plateau United on beating Waka inside with MPFL, and Manchester United shocked Manchester City for action inside England Premier League. Better Monday morning. Salute as Don Jonas from the fine edition of Sportian on top Naija FM 102.7. Good morning, salute to all of Don Jonas this fine morning. My name is Bruno. So, this segment now they come after this public. No touch on radio. Give me break. Monday package of sports here and on top Naija FM 102.7. I know say plenty of you they expect we start with tourist segment this morning, but that will come later on. But sharply we will start with Naija Sportian this morning. Bolo money they here and Bolo will start with matter what happened inside continent as concerning Rangers and Eyimba, and for the two teams, well, different Bedouin them does too. And we'll start from results inside Group A where Pyramid beats win the match 6-0, and if you look, say Rangers go away, go lose against Al-Masri 4-2. And first half already 2-0, begin on second half 3-0. And for Group D, where Eyimba they then manage beat San Pedro 1-0 as a Jean go number 2 for table. But how you see the Nigeria team performance?
Well, for Eyimba, no be a good one say they win, but no be. I would think most of us expect say Eyimba for half any day anytime. Remember, I say when we read them start say for 5 years, now only 2 games they don't lose for us for all competitions, and those two teams are Zamalek and Raja Casablanca. So this one we expect Eyimba go win. And when Abdallah said that first half, now goalless again, they just make 2 straight change for 58 minutes. And one of them they score. Martin Usule now scored the first goal. The only goal set for inside 64 minutes. Even after that one, in with the other player and your way enter together, they're supposed to combine and take score, but he just missed that ball. Not really. But after 90 minutes, now 1-0 the game, and Eyimba now they get this second with 3 points, and the first one inside that group now Asani Agadi will be them for the first match, and then get 6 points for that group. But for Rangers, now early their problem starts, and then Najabo even shocked them as 5 minutes reach. Mostin Amutu now he scored the first goal. Before they gather themselves, say try find goal, they chop second goal. Second half like you be score, like you be top, they consider another one. But for 83 minutes, now they chop the fourth goal. After that one, everybody feels the game over, nothing shell. But for 86 and 90 minutes, they get 2 goals back, but it's not too late for them to take find any goal. The worry now don't they on top Rangers, because the only small good news we did for them now, the back-to-back games they go play now, them neighbor where they don't they lose anyhow. We chop 6 from Pyramid. If they feel win those ones home and away, chance go there for them. So okay, at least one of the 2 house games we go there. Maybe not against Hamas. If they win that one, maybe they feel pick away point. But their next 2 games they're very key. If they draw any match out of that 2, then they just forget. The only thing where they could just play for pride to finish that group with third.
Okay, and hopefully these teams, Rangers and Eyimba, hopefully will fit and manage and recover properly.
Eyimba go recover. But Rangers, well.
Okay, we go enter MPL action. Sharply Bolo. MPF, I don't say MPF. Let's say unconscious. I don't come
I go fight you.
Okay, we to start the results where Warrior was playing goalless draw with Bobby Stars. Abba Warriors 1-1. Now they play with Aqua Starlet. If you look say Heartland Self, they end Plateau United on beating run inside the league 1-0. Neither one end. If you about 2 United with Wicked Tourists, and for Sunshine Stars, they will recover complete Nassau United 4-2. Aqua United finally 4-0 they beat Adamawa, and Kano Pillars, so blessing the return of Rabi Ali, don't add extra ginger and spice to this team. 6-1 now they beat Delta Force. And then they don't go never enter studio because now they shout say Delta.
In Delta, no force at all.
No force.
For the game now, 8 games they played, 22 goals, 2 hat-tricks, the NPFL, but out of the 2 hat-tricks, 1 score 4. And we get 1 brace save and 1 PK they score. Israel Abiana scored 4 goals. In the free kick, he scored 3 goals. And Chijoke and the brace goal scorer for the game. And the interesting thing is that Abia Warriors game, all the goals we share for that match are just between 2 minutes, 56 minutes and 58 minutes. After that one, no shaking. And for the Sunshine, so we talk to the recover. And that game, they're very funny. Sunshine conceded 1, they scored 2. They consider another one, they scored 2 games before the game ended for 2. But like you talk, on top Kano Pillars. That kind of pillars, the way they don't come back now, because they make teams feel bad, say why they even allow Rabi Ali to take comeback from suspension. Because since he don't come back, Kano Pillars don't they show themselves. They score plenty goals. They don't win back-to-back games now. Their last game, they go Uyogo beat Aqua Starlet. So far, their first loss of the season, and now they don't score 6 goals. I feel say the Rabi Ali touch, don't they? Maybe now Rabi Ali don't save all the ball. We feel say they will give sanction after some games. Rabi Ali now at the heel. Then we don't be talk anything we don't mention in Lechuk. We don't struggle all through this season. But now they're going to can't stop Plateau United on beating run.
Okay.
And that one, I feel say Heartland maybe you be talk say don't they gather themselves small. but now only 2 games they don't win. We'll see if the form don't come back enter their body. And well, MFM they don't feed enough to stay continue their correct for out of 4 away games now they don't win first 2. Lose second to well, maybe the next away games if we start they go draw those ones.
Christmas is coming.
They dash. Well.
All right, thank you very much, Bolu. Mokurongo, small break. When we come back, we will serve on our tourist segment and Oyibo football talk this Monday morning. No touch on radio. Additional sports here and on top Naika FM 102.7. Better Monday morning. Yes. Tourist segment. I don't say another way to get the latest gist and for all you fans of Anthony Joshua. Daniel Lugo don't turn out to carry us enter as everything take up inside Saudi Arabia last weekend, where Joshua Kolobi back in 3 billets. Daniel shoot.
Yes, as the hot to go start with boxing where Anthony Joshua don't bounce back to winning ways as him don't reclaim his WBA heavyweight title after he beat Andy Ruiz for inside Saudi Arabia on Saturday night. The 30-year-old Bobo used point take win the fight after 12 rounds as him revenge the first fight. With this win, Joshua don't set to fight Alexander Usyk or Kubrat Pulev for his next fight to go enter tennis. Last where 2018 Australian Open champion Caroline Wozniacki don't announce say she go retire next month from the sport after she feels say she don't win and do everything on top court. 29-year-old former world number 1 will last win her title. Her last title now for the China Open for October. And then we go enter athletics now. Member of the World Anti-Doping Agency Committee don't demand say make them ban Russian athletes from all competition for the Olympics. But yeah, we talk say that fight against where Joshua take win Andy Ruiz. Well, a very good one. But me, I believe say the only thing where Joshua do way sweet me, he don't show, say he don't learn and he don't improve. Improve technically because what they call him a jab and a clinch, and that jab and clinch now win for Joshua. For me, I believe it's a good one, and but now people don't talk say they don't feel say Joshua there among the top 3. But at all nine back. Papa don't reclaim him in 3 belly back. So
that they don't do. A jab and a what?
A clinch.
A clinch. Okay.
Yes.
With that jab and a clinch, come off of front of the microphone this morning. That not tourist segment. Sharply we go enter Oyibo football talk because we see plenty jab and the clinch. The jab each other. Kingsley Akpa don't join me now. Kingsley. So you just like professor this morning. See, I know they trust you. On Friday you dress like senator.
Akpa United.
You don't go Akpa United. You go sort out every way they share. They win their match 4-0. I be sure 4-1 they win. Now you don't wear suits this morning. Shena Arsenal board don't go follow talk this morning now.
The Arsenal will lose tonight.
You don't follow up now.
Arsenal will lose tonight, so we won't go sign all the needed documents. We will make them bring new manager.
Okay.
They go agree.
All right, I'm going to start from the results from last weekend. For SI League, Montpellier lose us against PSG 3-1. Monaco beat Amiens 3-0.
Now the result with that.
I know, Lille 1-0.
Osimhen.
16th goal of the season, Abi.
Yeah, Osimhen for me, but I'm not sure say he will use past 1 season. For
the kind form win the show.
Yes, I'm not sure because I watched the match and again one time when he do scissors kick before he go, that scissors kick to say the keeper no smart. If to say that goal enter, if for be contender for goal of the season for the game because you know person way big like that, if he lift himself do that scissors kick. This guy no go take for air. If anything happen to Mbappe, say Mbappe come out for PSG, go maybe Madrid or so. I feel say PSG go find Osimhen come now. If you know go PSG, top clause for you, go sign Osimhen.
Okay, we're going to Bundesliga now, where we see one of the jab and clinch. As the Gladbach beat Bayern Munich 2-1, and for Bayern number 4 lose of the season.
I forget plenty money this Monday, honestly. It paid me because Borussia Mönchengladbach they get 5 odds to beat Bayern, but I carry that thing straight win, and they win. Because I know say this team for house.
Mönchengladbach?
Yes, 5 points. Bayern straight win. The team will break my heart now. Your team we go still reach there.
My team. Man, you win now.
Yeah, and I didn't break my heart.
Why they go break your heart?
I don't believe say they will.
Now Juventus nearly break my heart, but I dodged the bullet.
No. Inter, Juve, they break anything. But now good one for Bundesliga. Why? If you look at now, look how the table take B. Mönchengladbach top, RB Leipzig second. That's in a Schalke be third. Now look all these small teams. We call them small teams because normally Bundesliga won't start. When we even they do the preview of Bundesliga, now Bayern and Dortmund we've been the talk about. But now, no be Bayern and Dortmund, they top 3 safe. Bayern they 6th. Other teams don't come up. So now good excitement it don't bring up for us. Me, I know say when push come to shove, when it happen, when you want to separate boys from the men, others than Bayern and Dortmund will still come up. But if Mönchengladbach continue like this and Leipzig with the form of Timo Werner, these teams.
Unless it's gonna 2 goals this weekend again.
These teams could challenge for the Bundesliga.
Unless not show banker for goal scorer.
Timo Werner. And Kanya now he win. I don't do team very much.
Also, because that's not my team now.
When I to play.
All right, let's Syria, Shaqiri, Kingsley. Torino 2-1 and beat Fiorentina. AC Milan go win Bologna 3-2. Udinese 1-1 with Napoli. Lazio 3-1 over Juventus as Inter Milan play goalless with AS Roma.
That Juventus, I'm not sure say they well. I'm not sure. Anything where they happen for Sarri, Ronaldo, make them just sort them out. They don't feel just burn our money. They don't even see draw. I don't know, win or draw, they lose, win, they lose, or they lose. But what the good news we say now, Serie A don't be very, very competitive. Before the season starts, we've been the look and say Juventus, now then go win them again, and say Inter go compete with them. But see as they be now, where the team like Lazio, they welcome Juve, they beat Juventus. It means say other teams go look them, then Napoli and co fight Juve for the Scudetto title. So as it be now, all of us will put our money on banker, say Juve go win league, but they move go there assess them, no be sure betting again. So it means say Inter and other teams could come up. Now if Juventus no settle this matter with the shell between Sarri and Ronaldo will be here now, it will cause plenty big, it will cause issues for them.
All right, just us enter La Liga and Premier League.
But nothing really happened for La Liga. Real Madrid win, Benzema score. Barcelona win, Messi score trick. So and the other one, Atletico never still win. So that's still same of the same. And Betis, yeah, the big news for La Liga now. Real Betis, Jacquin, 38-year-old, score hat-trick in 20 minutes. He break record of Alfredo Di Stefano from 1967, I mean 1970. So that record now this guy break. Now for inside England, good news there everywhere for people and bad news there for some. For Tottenham, I would say Mourinho, good news there. Some women score within the record of the season.
I don't know why me they don't celebrate that goal. If I'm messing now, they don't show highlights.
Leicester beat Aston Villa away from home. Straight win. That one we will know. Ian Acho now, back-to-back games, goal and assist. Everton beat Chelsea. Duncan Ferguson come back. Now he help Everton. He just boost them. Now only Arsenal they get new coach. You know get boost. Liverpool go win away for Bournemouth and Man U again. Just as they play Tottenham. Ole shows saying get tactical sense for big games. If you want play all these other small teams, I know if you put money on that. But it means say now if Man U won't play any big team, I dey put my money on Man U.
Thanks for the show of confidence.
But when I want play Bournemouth or Southampton. All right. For Man City, with the Guardiola.
Maybe one of these days we will cool down talk about City.
Guardiola no try. Guardiola no get plan B. And they look that match. If I be Man City coach, but they are no waiting for don't do because when Fred and McTominay don't shut out David Silva and De Bruyne, nothing they happen for City. Just push De Bruyne and go left side. Scatter that formation of Fred and McTominay, and you go get result. Guardiola play like that. Stubbornness, ego, he too get pride, and they go beat him. Leicester the top and now with 6 points.
Okay.
But they go drop reach fourth.
Another team if you lose this night again.
Arsenal. That one.
Battle of the struggling sides.
West Ham still get morale for Arsenal. Pellegrini, when we don't believe, you go beat Chelsea for Stamford Bridge. Arsenal come with Bloomberg. We don't get any sense. We don't know what team go do. I think.
All right, that's sports here for this Monday morning at Sport Vision Engine. I will start handle. My name is Bruno. Make my get better day. Good morning.